What's good, everyone? I hope everyone is having a pretty nice Friday so far. Anyways, I'm your host again, Capri, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about another tragic love story involving a man who happened to be unfaithful to his wife, and in the process, his mistress happened to contact the wife only for the wife to find out how unfaithful he was being towards her, and him resorting to murdering the wife and attempting to murder the mistress as well, which is a perfect example of how you shouldn't cheat whenever in a relationship with your, whether you may be just in a casual relationship with somebody, dating someone, or whether you may be married to someone, due to the severe and tragic consequences that it could lead to, especially by being a married person. Anyways, and without further ado,
if you're hearing this, please let us know. Let someone know where she is. It's been 5 days now. Her children needs her. We miss her. We love her.
Elaine, what has your experience with him been like previously? Is this
37-year-old Shakira Rucker was a laid-back, cool, beautiful woman and mother residing in Winter Springs, Florida with her husband, 51-year-old Corey Hill, and their 4 children. Corey's social media page indicated they had been married since October 25, 2022, but their history went back further, having dated before tying the knot. Their public image portrayed a harmonious couple deeply in love. Shakira worked as a braider and diligently managed their home for Corey and their children, while Corey ran a successful electrical business, ensuring the family's financial stability. They operated as a united team, frequently sharing videos and photos showcasing their affection and exciting trips.
I love my team. She's my everything. Small things change.
At Papa John's, we know quality.
my
Handcrafted
bad, folks. So another ad break.
pizzas, always served with extras. Better.
What stood out most about this couple was their unwavering devotion to their faith and regular church attendance. However, beneath the facade of devotion, Corey concealed a malevolent side. The revelation of his affair through a phone call from his mistress to Shakira would soon expose the sinister darkness lurking within him, triggering a horrific and deadly rampage. Welcome to American Crime, Femicide Channel. Please like, subscribe, watch, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. Shakira and Corey had shared a seemingly idyllic romance for quite some time. They worked together, raised their children, and sought solace in their church attendance. To the outside world, they were the embodiment of a picture-perfect, God-fearing couple. However, the grim reality couldn't have been further from this facade. At the beginning of the year, cracks began to appear in their relationship, causing an escalating tension. The two separated and Shakira and her 4 kids moved out. She had gotten her own apartment and was working for Publix. Hill had been absent since April, only to re-emerge suddenly, expressing a desire to reconcile their marriage. By this point, Shakira had grown weary of the tumultuous relationship and was determined to move forward with a separation. On November 11, Corey abruptly resurfaced and coerced Shakira into joining him for dinner. Sometime during the dinner, Angel Milligan, the woman Corey was having an extramarital affair with, called Shakira. She informed her that during their separation, Corey was romantically involved with her.
It went from there. Do you know he's married? And oh, really, Corey? So,
And I can't lie, the mistress pretty tough. Not a bad looking sister by a long shot. Anyways,
now you hear her and him confrontating now because they're, around.
They were together while you were on the phone with Shakira.
Yes, sir.
Corey's infidelity solidified Shakira's resolve to remain apart from Corey. In response, Corey's rage reached a boiling point, leading to a tragic turn of events. Shakira vanished without a trace, and after 2 agonizing days of her absence, her family filed a missing person report.
It's heartbreaking, not knowing where she's at. It's not like her.
The past few days have been tough for Elaine Rucker. She hasn't seen or heard from her 37-year-old daughter, Shakira Rucker, since last week.
They called us and concerned for her well-being.
Winter Springs police have since opened a missing persons case. Elaine, her family, and home church are praying for Shakira's safe return.
Where is she? It's been over 24 hours now. Still no answers.
The family's minister, Gary Chapman, is asking for the community's help.
We have this cold loyalty to the streets, and it's not good. Innocent people go missing because no one wants to step up and say something.
These are Shakira's 4 children. The kids last saw her Saturday, leaving their Winter Springs home. The family says Saturday, Shakira was with her estranged husband, Corey Hill, who was arrested by Orange County deputies Sunday in a separate case on 4 counts of attempted murder. Elaine says Shakira's kids received a text from her early Sunday morning
Saying that she was on her way home.
Do you believe that?
Now, I don't believe the text came from her.
The family says Hill claimed to drop her off at home that morning. Do you have any reason to believe that he could have hurt your daughter?
Yes. Yes. All I want him to do is just tell us where she's at. Give us some closure. Think about her children. Give them some closure because they love their mom.
A photograph from the restaurant where Shakira and Corey had dined surfaced, providing a glimmer of hope that she might still be alive. Then, on November 12, around 10 a.m., Corey Hill appeared at his ex-girlfriend's residence, opening fire on her and several of her relatives as they sat on her front porch. Miraculously, they narrowly escaped the barrage of bullets. When questioned by deputies about his motive, Angel recounted his chilling words.
He confronted you at your house.
Yeah, he just pulled up and he got out and he said, "Don't run now." And I noticed the gun in his right hand, and I'm kill you or something, but it's the "don't run now," just kind of stuck to me, which made me, turn around to go start running. I hear pow, pow, pow. You just hear shots. It was like unbelievable, something you would see in a movie.
Angel Milligan tells me Corey Hill, her ex-boyfriend, tried to kill her on Sunday and almost killed her children. She hid, he left, and deputies arrested Hill. Tonight he's in the Orange County jail charged with attempted murder. She said she broke up with him, even filed this restraining order against him after she discovered he was still married to Shakira Rucker.
And it went from there. Do you know he's married? And oh, really, Corey? So now you hear her and him confrontating now because they're, around.
They were together while you were on the phone with Shakira.
Yes, sir.
And then shortly after that, he comes to your house?
Yeah. He makes his way to the house and, in anger. And you're going to regret it.
Upon discovering Corey's murderous attempt on his mistress, anxiety and panic gripped Shakira's family and friends. The shocking shooting incident occurred a mere 3 hours after Rucker had sent her last text message.
To preface this first by saying Elaine Rucker, Shakira Rucker's mother, is okay tonight. But earlier when I was speaking with her, she fainted mid-interview. After that interview, Clarence Thornton, who's Shakira Rucker's brother, told me it's important for the community to see this reaction because this is the toll it's taking on the family. As strong as they're all trying to remain right now, sometimes he says physically, they just can't take anymore.
If you're hearing this, please let us know. Let someone know where she is. It's been 5 days now. Her children needs her. We miss her. We love her.
Elaine, what has your experience with him been like previously? Is this
Overcome with emotion, Elaine Rucker fainting mid-interview after pleading Corey Hill to start cooperating with investigators in the disappearance of her daughter, Shakira Rucker. EMS arriving on scene to check her out. She is okay and now back with family.
You will bring her home to us, oh God. She will live and not die, God.
Minutes later, the group gathering to pray in the Orange County Sheriff's Office parking lot.
We're believing, God, that we will get the answers.
She does not bother anybody. She go to work, go to church.
I just want my mom because, like, it's hard with her not being here because I'm always with her, you know? It's like I can't live without her. A $5,000 reward now being offered by Crime Line for information on the case.
We're not going to stop at all. Until we get some results, we're not going to stop.
After 7 harrowing days, Shakira's lifeless body was discovered in a storage unit, prompted by a report of a foul odor emanating from one of the units. The dark truth of her fate had finally come to light.
Very sad breaking news tonight. Just minutes ago, the Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed that missing mom from Winter Springs we've been telling you about has been found dead. Investigators say her body was discovered in a storage unit this evening in Apopka after she disappeared last weekend. Good evening to you. I'm Eric Bonek, and glad you're with us tonight. Shakira Rucker was last seen a week ago with her estranged husband, who's sitting in jail right now on an attempted murder charge in a different case. Her family has been very concerned ever since she did not make it to church last Sunday morning. And they searched for her desperately all week long. Tonight, her family is telling us their search has ended in the worst possible way. News 6's Brian Didlik is live outside that storage center where Shakira's body was found. And Brian, her family is also there tonight.
Yes, that's correct, Eric. The family showing strength tonight by gathering here at the U storage units here in Zellwood. And you look behind me right now, we're right off of the 441 near Apopka, where we're seeing about 4 Orange County deputies here on scene blocking it off. And right now, what we do know is that they did find Shakira Rucker dead. Orange County deputies say they were called to the storage center because of a foul smell in one of the units. Now, I want to note really quick that this is a remote part of Zellwood. It's one of the many places family members and multiple law enforcement agencies looked this weekend. When we first told you, Shakira was seen last Saturday in Polk County having dinner with her estranged husband, Corey Hill. He's in jail for another attempted murder case. Police have told us he does not wish to cooperate in his wife's disappearance. But again, we are just now finding out about these details within the past hour.
Well, good morning. So this is not the update that we wanted to be giving you all today. As you know, unfortunately, we have found Shakira Rucker deceased yesterday. And so we just want to extend our deepest condolences to Shakira's family. My heart breaks. I can't imagine the pain and suffering that they have been enduring this past week. So last night, our detectives did notify Shakira's family and that we had found her, and now they can start the painful process of grieving her loss. So you guys have all been covering this story for a week. There's been a lot of twists and turns that have covered, lots of different jurisdictions, including, Lake County, Seminole County, Orange County, Polk County, all assisting the Winter Springs Police Department in the search for Shakira. So we were all hoping for a different outcome. So on Saturday, yesterday, November 18th, the Orange County Sheriff's Office was assisting the Winter Springs Police Department in searching an area near Bob White Airfield in Mount Dora. That search concluded around 3 p.m. and shortly before 5 p.m., we received a 911 call from a storage unit facility on 2400 Wiggins Road in Apopka about a smell emanating from one of the storage units. Our Orange County deputies responded. They were able to make entry into the storage unit, and they found a woman believed to be Shakira Rucker, deceased from apparent gunshot wounds. So this now becomes an Orange County homicide investigation and case. So as you all know, Shakira's estranged husband, Corey Hill, is the prime suspect in her disappearance and obviously now in this murder. He is already in the Orange County Jail and charged with 4 counts of attempted homicide for shooting at his girlfriend and family back on November 12th, and he is under a no bond status. And I say all that to say that we have plenty of time to continue collecting evidence and testing to build our case, so to charge Corey Hill with Shakira's murder. So I'm saying that he is the suspect. We're not looking for anyone else. He will be charged with the murder eventually in this case. And so this time I'm going to turn it over to Chief Tract from Winter Springs Police Department, who'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the support we've had from the media. I'm Matthew Tract. I'm the chief here at Winter Springs Police Department. I want to echo some of the sheriff's comments that our thoughts and prayers go out to Shakira's family. It's been a very exhausting week for them, an exhausting week for Central Florida law enforcement. I want you guys to have an understanding of the scope of how large this investigation was. As the sheriff indicated, it expanded to 4 counties: Seminole County, Lake County, Polk County, and obviously Orange County. Additionally, Mount Dora Police Department supported us, Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and the FBI. I can't thank them enough. These are partner agencies to come to an outcome. It's not the outcome we expected, but there's a little bit of closure for Shakira's family. It just goes to show the testament of the partnerships Central Florida law enforcement have in our community. A week ago today, essentially, Shakira was reported missing. We know from evidence that she left with Mr. Hill and went down to Polk County, to the Davenport area. Through the investigation, we were able to track some leads, and those leads brought us to Lake County, and those leads brought us back to Orange County. And obviously, you're aware of the outcome here in Orange County. Like I said, it's not what we were expected. We do grieve with Shakira's family. We worked around the clock, 16, 18-hour days, nonstop, until we could get some closure in this case. I will bring up Captain Nick Romano. He's my lead criminal investigations investigator that can answer some of the questions, as long as we're not compromised in anything with this homicide investigation. Thank you.
As Chief said, my name is Captain Nick Romano with the Winter Springs Police Department. I'm the captain of criminal investigations. The lead investigator is Investigator Tracy Fugate, but I can answer some questions if you should have. Sir, that would be an answer or a question that Orange County would have to answer for you. Any other questions?
Was there any reaction from Shakira's family?
Investigator Fugate, myself, and Lieutenant Bill Mayhew went to Shakira's family last night and notified them of her death. Like the chief said, this is a difficult moment for that entire family, and of course, they are grieving at this point, and we were there to support them. Not a problem. I'll turn it back over to Orange County. Orange County is currently working this investigation as a homicide at this point in their jurisdiction. They'll be able to answer those questions for you.
Why did that searching field near Davenport, I believe it was? What was like the reason for searching that area?
Throughout our investigation, with the assistance of the Lake County Sheriff's Office, Electronic Division, as well as the Federal Bureau and FDLE, we were given some data, location points to possibly some target areas that we needed to address, and to take a closer look at those locations. That's how we were able to obtain those points, if you will. In our investigations with the missing persons case, we went out and attempted to talk to him, and at this time he was not cooperating. Any questions for me?
Everybody good?
I'm going to turn it back over to Orange County.
Yeah, so just there are a couple of questions. Yeah, they're still doing the autopsy, but she did die apparently of some gunshot wounds. And I know there was one other question about the storage facility. The storage facility the storage unit was registered to Corey Hill. So again, he's the prime suspect in this case. And again, I want to talk about the pain and suffering that Shakira's family had been through, and really Corey Hill could have stopped a lot of that pain and suffering by talking to investigators in the very beginning, instead of putting them through this week-long nightmare. He could, their storage facility, the storage unit was registered to him. He had to have known that we would eventually find her in there, but so it's very, very disappointing. And, again, our heart goes out to the family.
Is there any evidence at this point that he went anywhere else with her body besides straight from wherever it incident happened to storage facility?
Yeah. I think the scene is going to be the crime scene is going to be that storage facility. That's where the homicide happened, if that's what you're asking.
At what point did that happen? Do you know the date or timeline? How long was the date?
So that's all still part of the investigation.
The family did mention the storage unit prior. Was this location that you all had searched prior to receiving a call from the storage unit?
No, so just to answer the question of that, obviously, you guys have seen there's hundreds and hundreds of storage unit facilities in Central Florida area, and that wasn't known until we received the call that was his. All that stuff takes time to gather all that information. So all that was going on at the time.
We know you mentioned gunshot wounds is likely how she passed away, but you have more of a motive on why.
No, that's still all part of the investigation.
Can you talk a little bit about Corey Hill's criminal history prior to you all locating him to this other unrelated incident? Do you have any other offenses or things that kind of type of?
Yeah, doesn't he have some? Go ahead. Yeah. So the 1993, right? Yeah. The only one that we're aware of is that the murder conviction back from 1993 that I think has been reported on. Other than that, I don't have any other information.
Upon conducting a more thorough investigation, law enforcement unveiled that Corey had a prior homicide on his record, serving a 20-year sentence for that crime.
He was convicted of murdering a man named Dwayne Cornelius Everett. Court records I obtained from Suffolk County, Virginia, show that around 7 a.m, 2 days before Christmas in 1992, Hill was talking with 18-year-old Don Everett in the front yard outside his house. The two started arguing. Hill pulled out a gun and opened fire. Everett was pronounced dead 10 minutes later. Hill was sentenced to 20 years in prison for second-degree murder and another 2 for using a firearm in the commission of a felony. I also requested court records from Williamsburg, Virginia, showing Hill found himself back in court 3 times in 2009, accused of assault and battery.
Forensic analysis uncovered a crucial connection. The fired cartridge casings from both Rucker's shooting and the incident involving Milligan were an exact match. Hill's vehicle was also observed at both crime scenes. Corey remains behind bars, denied the opportunity for bail, as he confronts attempted murder charges in connection with Angel. Moreover, he is under the shadow of impending first-degree murder charges in relation to Rucker's tragic demise. Before the discovery of Shakira's lifeless body, her community had united in prayer, fervently hoping for her safe return.
There's no other way I could have done it. Being a working mother, you can't go to a traditional.
Guide us and direct us to the people you'd have us talk to, and those who think they have information to bring it forward. Father God, I ask for special protection over this family. I pray for peace. Father, I pray that you have those that are appointed for investigating, or those that are helping out with getting the word out. It'll all be done to honor and glorify you in what we're doing. Father, help us to step forward as friends and family, your children, to do what is right. Father, to do what you see happen, that your will be done among us. But Father God, we ask most of all for peace for Mom, for peace for the family, for her, that she would have peace. Father, if there is a chance, if she's okay, Father, let her know that her family loves her and they're trying to find her. Father, if she's with you, we just ask, Lord, that you help us be at peace with that too. And Father, help us to seek justice in a way that should be done your way and your will. In your presence.
In the wake of her tragic passing, the family has launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for the care and support of Shakira's 4 children, spanning in age from 7 to 18 years old. This deeply unsettling and shocking story has been riddled with numerous twists and turns, leaving these children bereft of their mother and the stability she provided. Let us all keep Shakira's children in our thoughts and prayers during this profoundly challenging time. Rest in peace, Shakira Rucker.
Once again, this is another episode on behalf of my channel and also on behalf of how sometimes what may seem to start out as real, true love could eventually turn out toxic and fatal in the long run. And in some instances, due to how the person may happen to have a side piece, so to speak, and how that side piece could sometimes expose the person on the receiving end while in the relationship. Without further ado, and last but not least, make sure, like always, you like the vid, you share it, you comment, last but not least, subscribe. And until next time, you guys be good.